Okay, here's a little mini video. So if you're having trouble with the whole winning the game, I'm just going to talk about doubles. You can talk about whatever your rules are, like maybe you sum to be a certain thing, whatever, but I'm talking about doubles. So let's think about rolling doubles real quick. So what I'm going to say is the important thing, all this is just pretty pictures. The important thing that you're thinking about is your two variables. So these things right here, those two numbers are the most important thing. Now take a look at these two numbers. Now I do have doubles, spoiler alert, that's doubles. What do you notice about those two numbers? Right? That's what you can think about. You can think about those two numbers at all times. So just watch those two numbers. Let's see what happens. When I click this guy, when I click him, so think about this. Think about those two numbers. Do I have doubles? No. Oh, 1 and 4 again. 1 and 3. See what I'm saying? You always just want to think about what's in those two boxes. Don't even worry about these things. How do you know you have doubles? I can't get doubles again, right? You have two doubles when those two numbers are the same number, right? I can't get it again. But you just want to think about, now you don't want to say 5 and you don't want to say 2. You want to call these by their names. So you want to say basically look in that cup and look in that cup and see what when those things match up, you're good. Now let me show you real quick what that can look like. So in your green operators, you got a whole bunch of this stuff. Now here's what's going to hurt your brain. When you grab one of them, every kid is like they want to type in 3 and 5, or they want to type in, well, if 3 equals 3. Well, 3 always equals 3. That's always true. What you want to know is if the things in those two cups. So you're not going to talk about the actual number. You want to say you want to do stuff like this. If the thing in that cup is the same as the thing in that cup. Right? So it's bizarre because you're not actually going to talk about them as numbers. You're going to talk about them by their name. Now you could also do, if you want to beat a certain sum, like you want to sum something bigger than 6, the 6 is constant. But the thing that you're summing is whatever's in the two cups. So you could say something like, this is hard, boom. Look in that cup, add it to whatever's in that cup, and then whatever that is, if it's bigger than whatever your win condition is. So you could do doubles, you could do sum, you could do whatever you want. But the tricky thing is, you're not going to type in the number. You're going to talk about the cups, talk about their name. So look in that one, look in that one, do math with that. So I hope that helps. I don't care if you want to do this, if you roll a sum bigger than 10, if you want to roll until one die is bigger than the other die. I mean, you could do all sorts of stuff. You could do something like that. But you keep going until you win, and then your win condition is going to have something to do with those green blocks, and you're going to end up using these two variable blocks in those green blocks in some combination. Hope that helps.